Hey chums, and welcome to another Let's Play with me, RC, here on Video Chums. Today, we're going to be playing a bit of DwarfHeim. This is a new RTS game on Steam. It's in early access at the moment, and it looks like it's got a lot of depth to it. Let's actually jump into the store page for it right here, just so I can read to you what it's saying here, because it sounds like there's a lot going on. So it says it is a next generation basically co-op RTS game. A unique RTS with co-op PvP and PvE game modes. Choose your class, gather resources, build and defend your dwarven city, defeat opponents in competitive matches, manage your town and units as a team, and work together to conquer DwarfHeim. So this actually sounds pretty appealing to those, people like me and those of you out there who have experience with RTSs and probably have, at least in my opinion, or at least not my opinion, but in my experience, having trouble basically like manning everything at once. If you're having trouble like building and resource collecting and fighting like all at the same time, it's too much going on at once. This might be a really good solution here, because it sounds like everybody sort of focuses on one thing. You could tell that because on the main page here, the title screen, you're actually picking whatever class you want to pick as or to play as. So you could be a builder. So you have the builder, you could be a miner, or you could be a warrior. And based on what you pick here, your tutorial seems like it's going to change. So at this moment, basically what I'm trying to decide is what class I want to go with for the tutorial and for the rest of this video here, because it seems like there's a lot of other ways you could play this depending on what class you pick. And I don't know if they're going to be adding other classes in the future and whatnot, but as an early access game, it would not surprise me. To be quite honest, I'm kind of leaning towards builder because I like building stuff. I like building towns. So why don't we just do that? Let's go with builder and play the tutorial here. Now, as we said from the store page there, you can play with friends. So if you have two other friends who are into RTS building, or rather RTS games and building and mining, whatever, and you feel like they might be interested in this might be a really good game to get to, organize with your friends to play, because the prospects and the fun of this, like dominating another army together, just sounds like a lot of fun. All right, so the builder class is focused on resource gathering, setting up defenses, and constructing buildings for the whole team. They are also the best at increasing the unit capacity of the team and have support units. The class mostly keeps to the sunny overworld, but often venture to the underworld to farm mushrooms and silverleaf. The builders mostly try to keep everyone healthy and safe. How nice, right? So you have your builder unit. The main builder unit is the builder unit, right? The unit is obvious. Statement is obvious, right? The unit is able to build almost all buildings found in the game. They are also able to gather wood by chopping trees and food by harvesting crops and working on farms. The resources they farm can be used to brew ales at brewing stills for different buffs. So that's cool. So you participate not only building, but also buffing your army. So that's important. The most important thing in order for your dwarven society to thrive is to have enough food. Obviously, right? Ale, also very important, and living accommodation for all of your dwarves. As a builder, you will often put your fellow clan members' needs before your own, constructing the buildings they need and making sure they have sufficient resources. All right. Okay, so we're just going to have a lot of reading tutorials here. So, farms allow you to sow and harvest different types of crops. Both Corazon wheat and Malabar grains, my favorites, are used as food and to brew ales. Willow shade is unlockable in the granary, is unedible, and can only be used to brew ales in brewing stills. Building a farm can be done by selecting a builder unit and then selecting the basic constructions from their build menu in the lower right corner. Okay, I think I can handle that. Research and ale. Some crops are locked behind research and can be used to create powerful ales. The text is very tiny, if you guys haven't been able to tell that. That can be used to increase stats for a limited time. Okay, so here we are. And use the Q and E to rotate. Use the WASD keys to move around. And let's see, here we go. Like I said at the beginning of this, guys, please keep in mind that this is an early access at the moment. Here, I'm going to turn up the... Let me pause real quick. I want to turn up the volume just a smidge here.
What's your angle?
Let's see. We got... Yeah, so keep in mind that this is early access. So if something seems stuttery or not working great, that's probably why. The team is already working to... on this game to fix things around the clock. It seems they've already released several updates since this went to early access. But that's how it goes with early access, right? All right, so we got basic farm. Horizon wheat or Malabar grain. All right, so this guy, you build the other type. Wow, they build these quick. All right, so we built 2 farms. And now they're harvesting. Very cool. Harvest 60 Corazon wheat by building farms, selecting Corazon wheat, and assigning your builders to working on them. So, is there an easy way to remember? Yes, that's what we want. Well, that one's set to grains, but it looks like you can switch it to wheat. Oh, I see. So you could keep that one grains, but you should be able to tell this guy to go to the other one, right?
Hey, what?
There you go. All right, so now they're both harvesting that one. All right, so we got to get 60. While that's happening there, I'm actually going to go into settings because I want to see. Let's see. We got video, show the UI. There's no way to change the size of the UI because to me the UI looks incredibly small. Would love to be able to like change that up a bit, but doesn't look like that is an ability, or it's not something we could do at the moment. Hey, I told you to go harvest over here. All right, so there we go. We harvested the wheat. Wood and lumber, one of the most important resources for both the builder and the miner is wood. Wood is naturally gathered from chopping down trees, makes sense, and used in the construction of most machinery and buildings. The trees can only be chopped down using builder units or thanes. Okay, so you have a builder unit who can harvest wood by right-clicking on a tree, and then you could eventually build a lumber mill. Wood could be delivered to a town hall or the lumber mill. Makes sense. All right, so we want to make a new builder. Set a rally point for there. Because it's an RTS, you can do that. Actually, we want to make it here. Train 4 builders. 2, 3.
Something built, baby. Yeah, I'll be over in a minute. I'll have it built in no time.
Chop, chop, chop. The way this game looks and runs and how easy it is to move your units around and everything really reminds me of like a Warcraft 3. Alright, so we got all 4 of our builders. Gather wood by chopping down trees using your builders. Gather 100 wood. Okay, I guess we'll just chill here. Fog of War is heavy in this game. You can't even see like a grayed out area over here. There is like a little tent over here or something like that. We're gonna have to go explore that at some point. I can see little skulls on the mini map up here. I don't know if you guys can make those out because it's pretty tiny, but I can see little skulls up there, and they are obviously going to be creeps on the map and that kind of thing. All right, food and population cap. One of the most important tasks for a builder is to make sure every player is able to create the units they need in order to survive or win a match. This is done by gathering and harvesting food, which is used to train every unit. Right, of course. As well as increasing the population cap by building more houses. Okay. So our population cap is going to be up here at the top. It looks like 6 out of 15. So we can build a few more. Food can be gathered by farming, and a good builder must scale its farming setup to make sure that there is always enough food for the warrior, miner, and yourself to increase your army and workforce. Food can also be gathered by killing creeps. Military buildings. All right. So you could build like a barracks. You could build defenses. While the builder has defenses, those defenses won't stand for long if you don't also have a warrior to help defend you. Giving the warrior the buildings they need, as well as creating houses is necessary if you want to survive. Okay, that makes sense. Hey! Build an additional house. Okay. You guys are totally destroying my building.
I'll have it built in no time.
My granary.
Is this built or is it just the ale?
All right, we want to build a barracks
I'll
here,
get to
because
it.
why not?
What?
And we're going to build an additional house. Oh, apparently they wanted me to build it over there, but I don't know. Whatever. I want to build my house here. Or maybe this is a glitch or something. Maybe the outline for it is popping over there for whatever reason. Oh wow, is it really telling me I can only build it over there? Did I just totally mess it up?
Can I help? Do you have a permit for that?
Huh. It just said build it where you want it, but hold on, hold on.
Aye.
How do I cancel this? Can you cancel a building being built?
How you doing, you alright?
All right, I guess we're gonna go build some gates and stuff.
Right away.
That is interesting. I thought maybe you can cancel construction on something, but maybe not.
I'll make sure everything is up to code.
But this is just the tutorial in an early access game, so we'll play it by ear, see what happens. All right, so that's done.
Something built, baby, because that's kind of what I do. No problem. Uh-huh.
Build a wall here. I do like the wall and the gates and stuff here. This is pretty cool. Move your units to the center of the map. What units would that be? Move your units through the mine shaft and underground to emerge on the other side. Where are they on the map?
Hey. Need something built? Yeah, I'll be over in a minute. It'll be
All right, build the
done
last
in a
wall.
jiffy.
I don't know. It was talking about bringing some people over through the mines or something, and now it's already moved on to the next area here. Okay, whatever. All right. While most of the time spent by the builder is spent in the overworld, some crops can only be cultivated in the dark and damp caves of the underworld. Makes sense? While certain mushrooms can be eaten, most things grown in the underworld are only used for resources and brewing. You can create farms in the underworld as usual, but builders and farmers won't travel through mine shafts to deliver their resources to a drop-off point. Building a granary in the underworld will allow you to automate farming in there. Some typos and such. Researching better farming and farmers, which can work farms quicker than builders, will optimize your harvesting. And of course, underworld crops, resources that can be farmed in the underworld, are usually used in brewing stills as ingredients. In addition, they can be used in brewing stills as ingredients. Okay. In addition, a delicious type of edible mushroom can be harvested in the underworld, giving more food than other crops, as well as silverleaf. Silverleaf is a special plant that takes a long time to cultivate, but gives you silver. All right. So at this point, what are we doing here? They focused on this thing here. Build a granary in the underworld. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be over in a minute. Yeah. I'll make sure everything.
All right, I'll send these guys down, I guess. Okay, so they're down there. So
Something built, maybe, because that's kind of what I do.
oh, so F1.
What? Something built, maybe, because that's kind of what I do.
I wish these guys had more than 2 things they said when you select them. Because that is already getting annoying that he keeps saying, like, maybe to build something, it's kind of what I do. Okay, it's like, all right, I get it. All right, build a granary. We'll build it right where they want us to, so there's no mess up this time. Select the granary and research farmers. Train 2 farmers at the granary. Create 2 farms in the underworld.
Aye.
Doesn't really tell you which kind, though, huh?
It'll be done in a jiffy. Hey, what's up?
Oh, really? A what's up thing? My God, what year are we in? Okay, let's do food.
I'll get to it.
It's weird. It's like a food farm, or yeah, that's usually what you make there, right? All right, train 2 farmers at the granary. Assign your builders or farmers to work the silverleaf farms. Now, these are silverleaf farms that are somewhere else because it didn't specifically tell me to build silverleaf farms, right? It just said build 2 farms. I don't know.
What's your angle?
All right, we're going to build a couple of farmers here.
The first and last step of ale is me. What can I do you for? You need a full stomach for a full beard.
All right, we're going to build a
Consider it done.
silverleaf one there.
Good day.
And another silverleaf one right over here.
Let's see
Okay.
what we get.
So I like the idea that the dwarves are like working, they come from underground but work, you know, above ground to do certain things. I think that that's pretty cool. And you have this toggle button up here. I just realized that. That's overworld and underworld. Okay. Okay, assign your builders or farmers to work the silverleaf farms. Okay, they are doing that. And now they need to harvest 100 silverleaf. They're doing it. How's the overworld going here? So yeah, if you select a building in progress, it doesn't look like there's like any way to like destroy one that's in progress. Could you destroy a building at all? It would not seem, would it? Oh, you guys are out of stuff to do, eh?
Aye.
How about up here?
Building.
Okay, you are just gonna go and finish that barracks, I guess. But yeah, that's interesting. You apparently cannot abandon building something, like once you put it down. You can't just end construction or abandon construction. But that's where I had to build it. You'll see, like, we now have a guy actually running around doing stuff that we can't control. Here we go. So I keep looking this way. I keep thinking this is north, but I'm actually looking west. So if we follow this guy up, he's going... Where is he going? Oh, he's heading around to go attack those things that were attacking the granary, I think. So yeah, this is going to be... I think this is going to be an RTS game that either, like... is going to be like really fun for certain people to play because they'll have friends to play it with, or some people are going to be like really frustrated that they can't control everything at once. I can definitely see that going both ways. All right, so that guy is now there. Okay, so interesting though that the tutorial like is totally not going to use the barracks where you want to build it, even though the tutorial says build the barracks where you want it. It actually does highlight an area to build it, and if you don't build it there, then that guy won't spawn and go kill those little guys. Interesting. That's something they'll definitely have to fix, I think. All right, so advanced buildings and research. The builder can construct advanced buildings which allow for better units and research. The buildings often cost higher tier resources and unlocks research that allows you to upgrade the stats and abilities of units and buildings, of course. So advanced buildings. To advance your army and settlement, you need to build more advanced buildings. Oh, right. Some buildings, like the pit and explosive hut, allow you to create advanced units, while Some, like university and blacksmith, focus more on researching technologies that give your team the upper hand in battle. Researching technologies allows you and your clan to improve their units and buildings and get the upper hand in battle. Most technologies cost either silver or troll's blot to research. Okay, so we want to build a university. I think we had a free guy right here. A university.
Do you have a permit for that?
Research Willow Shade, farm 100 Willow Shade. So you're researching like a different farm to make, it would seem. Use farmer or buildings to farm Willow Shade. So does Willow Shade need to be built? Oh, you got to research it first. I see. Okay, so let's go back to underground. Nope, that's a farmer. There we go. Willow Shade. So it's researching it now. You can see the bar down here. Researched.
How you doing? You alright?
Alright, so if we do basic farm... I wish it would let me pick what farm I want to build immediately instead of making me select afterwards. So
It'll be done in a jiffy.
Wait, so which farm is he building? I actually hit escape on my keyboard to like escape out of him building something. So what is he building?
Aye, I'll get to it.
I don't know. Remove crop. Okay, so we have a farm here. We haven't made any of this stuff. Flag.
How can I help?
So I guess we'll build that there for a new one. I don't know. I'm kind of taken aback by the absence of the ability to change buildings around and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't seem like you could destruct any buildings or remove them. There's no options for that. If there are options, I don't know what they are. Very strange. All right, let's make another builder here. So built a university. But we can't do anything here. We could increase all buildings' health by 25%. Maybe we'll do that.
What's your angle?
All right, we want him to build a farm. Here. Willow Shade. All right, so these you could just change to Willow Shade, it looks like. So if you hit that, so I guess he's got to finish, or no, do this one as Willow Shade. Okay, I got it in beforehand. Okay, so this one we can just switch back. So you can switch your farms around, which is pretty cool, actually. And where's our Willow Shade? That's coal, lockstone, steel, iron, gold, stone, wood. Food resources core. So how do I know how much Willow Shade I have? Where's that information stored? It says you need to farm 100 of it. But how do I know how much of that I have? Like, where is that? Is that here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's like a little branch out menu. Interesting. So we're almost at 100. Does this got a little lock next to it? I'm assuming that means, like, tell them to not grow any more of that, maybe? All right, 90. This should be the last bit here. 120. Very nice. All right, let's get to the brewing, right? Ale is one of the 4 pillars of the Dwarven society. It heals and soothes their aches and strengthens their resolve. Brewing ales allow you to host drinking parties, which greatly buffs all of your units for a time. How? Ales can be queued at brewing stills. Brewing stills must have a builder unit assigned to it to stir and pot. Makes sense. All right, let's just jump into it. Oh, they're just going to build it for us here. Okay. Use your builders to construct 4 brewing stills.
Thirsty?
Okay. Let's grab one of these guys then. Oh, I see. So you have the brew building, and now we're making the stills.
I'll get to it. How can I help? Sure.
Judging from how this tutorial is going, I feel like I'm going to be a terrible builder when this all begins.
What's your angle? Do you have a permit for that?
So the brewmaster has research you can do as well.
What do you need? Drinks incoming!
And we want Corazon Brew. And you got to build one more still.
Make sure everything is up to code.
All right, you get over there. You get over there. And you guys go chop some more trees. How about that?
Yeah, aye, to be sure.
So where does it keep track of the brew? Because I don't see that up there either. All right, so that's done. Let's get you over there.
Can I help? On my way.
And they are brewing a lot of ale here. You know, I feel like the volume has been pretty quiet for the most part during this video. Oh man, look at these characters you can make. Thanes of the Builder. Thanes are the champions of the dwarven clans, being the strongest and most skilled individuals in modern times. Thanes are able to perform things. They're hero characters, basically. So you got Simurton, Albin, and Rena. All right. Oh, it just totally skipped over that. So create two of those guys. I hit close and it just skipped it. Interesting. Builders are not only useful in resources gathering and construction, but they are also great assets in combat. They not only offer buffs and healing to offensive units, they also have the defensive, albeit a bit lazy, guards that can easily defend the clan while the warrior is away. Healing and defense. Builders can support the warrior and miner by using their brewmasters, the alehouse, or Albin the Thane to heal or buff its allies. The alehouse will allow you to host parties which buffs every unit in your clan. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so there's our Samurton guy. So that's one of our heroes. I don't know how you summon the guy, though. That's the thing.
What can I build?
The builder got totally stuck there. He didn't know what to do. Train 4 guards to help defeat the trolls. So, like, here?
Nothing will get by my watchful eye.
Use Albin the Theme to heal the hurt warrior units. Heal the warriors by moving Albin close to the units so they are within his healing aura. Use the alehouse to give your clan a buff. That's the monastery. What is the alehouse? That's the pit. Barracks. Okay, so this is the alehouse. Speed, offensive, but we need ale. How about defense?
I'm
Aye.
in the middle of my break. Yes, finally.
Do you have a permit for that?
Okay, it's talking about going to take out some trolls. So I'm assuming we're just going to go after some creeps here. Is that all we're doing? Okay. I guess we'll head up here. Doesn't really tell you where to go, it just tells you to do it.
All right, whatever you say. Your will be done. Okay, I'll make sure it gets done.
Nope, nope, over this way.
I got it covered. On
You're
my
here.
way. And in the middle of my break. Huh?
The builder is under
Step
attack.
into the light. I got it covered.
That was it?
It's done.
Maybe I just have to use an ability first? Let me move them back, because I feel like we're going to get attacked or something. We might need them here. It's interesting, I have them all selected, but it doesn't default to selecting this guy here. Heal the warriors by moving Albin close to the unit so that they are within his healing aura. What units is it talking about? Oh, maybe that guy that's hanging out there?
Yes. Okay, I'll make sure it gets done.
Okay, I think I'm healing that guy. I mean, there.
Need something done.
Oh, maybe they're talking about those units specifically. Okay. Well, I did heal that guy too, but let's
And in
go
the
heal
middle
these
of my
guys.
break.
These guys just appeared here. I didn't even realize they were there until like a second ago. This tutorial could be just a little bit more specific, I feel. At times. I do like that you can open or close, lock the gate whenever you feel. That's pretty fun. Keep them out. Gotta keep those trolls out,
Need
man.
something done.
All right, victory in defeat. Life in Agartha. I want to say Agatha, but it's Agartha or Argartha. It's hard to say. It's all about survival of the fittest. If you want to survive and bring your clan to greatness, it is important that you defeat your enemies, but perhaps more importantly, you need to defend your home. Victory. In the Conquest and Skirmish game modes, you win by destroying the enemy's town halls, while in Survival and Sandbox, there are no victory conditions other than having survived the challenging wilderness of Agartha for a certain amount of time. By losing your town hall, your clan will be forced to disband, okay? Oh man.
A building is under attack.
I got it. And in
Nope.
the middle of my street, nothing need guarding. Oh, what?
These fight sounds are something else, man. They already kill my main guy?
Yep, need guarding. I'm your man.
Why is this guy not sending his dudes over to help?
Nothing
I can't
will
select them.
defy my watchful eye.
More houses.
Need guarding, I'm your man. Nothing will get by, I'll make sure it gets done.
Okay, victory, I guess.
Need guarding, I'm your man.
All right, well, we'll see how prepared we are for whatever we're doing here as a builder. But that was the building tutorial. All right, so let's close that. Okay, so now we have different modes. We have Conquest, we have Survival,
Choose
Skirmish,
your class.
Sandbox.
Builder.
We'll stick with Builder because that's what we took the tutorial for. So Conquest is a competitive 3 versus 3 game mode. Choose your class and challenge a random enemy team to battle over the claim to DwarfHeim. Destroy the enemy town hall to defeat the enemy team. Survival. Survival-based 1 to 2 player co-op game mode. Okay, so that's where the co-op comes in. And Skirmish is a competitive 1 to 3 player versus AI game mode. Interesting. Play against computer opponents and unlock more challenging difficult. Okay, we'll jump into Conquest, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just... How else are you going to get acclimated, right? You just got to jump in. Oh boy. Wow, yeah, that tutorial wasn't terrible, but it could definitely use a little bit of work and streamlining for sure, because there were definitely some times where it was referencing things and I had no idea what it was talking about. And as a builder, you still have to look over a lot of stuff. You still have the underground, the overworld to look at and everything. So when I'm recording this, it's currently 9 p.m. where I'm at. It should be a pretty prime time for when people should be playing this game. I'm going to jump into their discussions, though, because I know a lot of these early access games sometimes don't have as many people playing. So let's see here. You know, they'll set up times during the day, though, that they have everybody jump in to play. Yeah, it even says, do I need 3 people to play? So if we can't find anybody here in the next minute or so, we might jump in and play our own single-player game. Because it says you don't need 3 people. You can play alone. It says you can play single-player or multiplayer by yourself. If you don't have a team online, you can matchmake by selecting your class and get matched with other players for the match. We also know the pain of having a multiplayer game and trying to convince all your friends to buy the game. That's why we're going to offer a free client that your friends can download and join whenever you play. Oh, that's kind of nice. And that's about all I see there. All right. I know we've only been waiting 2 minutes, but that seems like an eternity when we're recording a video. So let's hit cancel. Let's check out survival. Survival sounds like that is something that we can handle. It basically sounds like they send waves of enemies at you. So there is a map selection. We played on Cliffside. We're just going to stick with that because we're somewhat familiar with it. We're going to stick in training just because I'm not sure how good we're going to do here. I guess we can queue for this and see if maybe we can get some other players in. See, the hard part is like you almost need like a game, or rather, you know, basically a way to see what other players are doing. You know, if there's other games, there's other game menus up that you could join. Lobbies is what the word I was trying to come up with, but they need lobbies up here so that way you can see what people are doing, how many players they need, what class they need, that kind of thing. And that's the other thing that's always a problem with a class-based game too, right? With a class-based game, you're always going to have people, oh, we really need a healer, you know, like that's how it was in MMOs and stuff back in the day. And no one wanted to play healer. Everybody wanted to do DPS. No one wanted to be the tank. Everyone wanted to do DPS. This may be the similar thing where it's like everybody wants to be the warrior. No one wants to be a builder or a miner. So maybe that's what's going to happen here. But we'll wait a couple minutes here for this one and see what happens. If we can't get into a game here, we'll just do a one-player game and we'll see what happens. We might have a crash course in the other classes. May have to play all 3. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Unless the AI takes over for you. I'm looking on the... if you look up here where my mouse is, you can see these 2 glowing eyes. I was trying to see like what kind of creature that is that's watching them. But yeah, there's no way to see who's playing, how many players are currently playing, what lobbies they have, anything like that. That would actually be really nice if that was the case. Let's hit cancel there. Let's see, what is Skirmish? How about 1 versus AI? Why don't we do that? Let's do a simple game where they can mop the floor with me, and we'll do it like that. It's a solo. Duo? I see. Solo. Builder.
Builder.
Okay. Alright, so we'll see how this is. Let's do a skirmish on this map. We'll see how this goes. Select your Thane. So we had... Who did we have before? This guy? Oh, Raven... What was his name? Raven Stonehand. He's so small you can't see him, but his shield is huge. Interesting. I kind of like the shield guy. He's pretty funny. We'll lock in the guy we already knew, though.
I am of great assistance.
Alright, let's see how this goes. First game of any RTS is always going to be like kind of shaky, right? So, let's see how this actually goes. Right now we have the spinning loading wheel of death at the moment, so... I don't see the thing in the bottom right actually moving. There we go. Now it's moving. Stop moving. There we go. We're here. Alright, spin around. We have got to make some builders. Rally point there. Alright, so we're on this side of the map. I assume they're on the like complete other side over here.
Let's get built.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Start with a farm. Hold on. Okay, so this is actually the way we ought to be looking, because this is north.
Have it built in no time.
So let's build a farm.
Aye.
And you build a house.
Aye, to be sure.
We also have a miner, which I haven't done any miner stuff at all, so we're gonna... I feel like we're gonna be in a real rough patch here, because it looks like we're gonna be playing every class at once. Even though it said you're playing a builder. You select builder.
What's your angle?
Okay, we built a house. Let's let you get some
On my
trees.
way.
Don't cheating me out of money, okay?
You need more resources.
Okay, boss.
Need more resources. What do we need? We just need food in general, huh?
Something
can you build a
maybe?
farm?
That's kind of what I do.
Let's get digging.
Do you have a permit for that?
You're the boss.
Okay, that's our mercenary. So these guys are going to help us fight.
Get on with it.
This is our miner. So the miner, I don't know anything about. Like, I could kind of piece together, you know, what
Let's get building.
the other characters do, like the mercenaries and stuff like that. That's not going to be tough to figure out, really, right? But... Alright, let's send you to the trees.
You need more resources.
Do, don't we? 50 food. There we go.
Me?
But the miner, I am not completely sure about. Like, I'm assuming you got to send him to the underground. Ah, wow, it is dark. Oh, wow, and you can attack the other people through the underground, it looks like, too. Okay, so here he is here. Ah, yeah, see, so now he can mine here. Okay, cool. Yeah, considering I hadn't done anything with him yet, I'm not surprised. I have no idea. Let's see, hold position, defensive. But he can build machinery. Transmuter, torch. We used to create alloys by selecting it, choosing recipe. Warehouse, drop-off point for rails. Oh, so this guy can actually build like a whole thing. Huh. Alright, we don't want to build that yet. How do you spin... How do you spin the building when you're building it? Is there a way to spin it around? Oh wow, I'm at a complete loss with the miner here. But the thing is, I can't spend that much time with them because I gotta keep this stuff going here too.
Yeah.
Alright, dude, you gotta build a barracks.
Yeah, I'll be over in a minute.
You need
As
more
long as the pay is
resources.
good. I'm here for no rest for the wicked.
Man, I feel like I'm gonna get dogged so hard
I'll have
here.
it built in no time. Uh-huh.
Let's see, we got the pit. What else we need? We got houses, barracks, lumber mill, granary. I can't build any of this stuff yet, so.
I'll make sure everything is up to code.
All right, we got to go back to the underworld. This guy has
All right.
packs full of stuff. Splitter, machinery splits resources 3 directions, allowing you to increase efficiency. Forge. Yeah, see, this is one of the main problems here is that I have no idea how the miner works at all, and I'm trying to run all 3 classes right now. And I need the ore to like build other things and do other things, but okay, hold on. Let me go to settings. If I get destroyed, so be it. A building spawn my and these are all your shortcuts to building certain characters too. That's going to be what's going to help when you need to get quick at this game and build super quick. Let's see, units, technology. I have no idea, man.
Me?
All right, well, we're just gonna get into it, I guess, here. Just see what we can do.
I can dig it.
Build a warehouse. Maybe that's where we can store our ore. Sounds like we need the forge, too. Machinery refines ores into ingots, increasing their value. It can malfunction if unrefinable ore is inserted into it. Okay, great.
For rock and stone.
Okay, so we'll build that. Let's see what's going on in the overworld.
Need something built?
Yeah, you need to build another farm, I think, here.
Aye, just give me a moment.
Oh, there's another underground tunnel there. So they have the underground tunnels like all over the map that you could jump into if you so choose.
Get on with it.
All right, so that's not working. All right, so we need to build.
All right. Aye. All right.
I'm just going crazy here trying to figure this out.
The builder is under attack.
Ah. Oh, geez, yeah, they're gonna take me quick. I got nothing, and I'm super slow.
More resources.
This guy doesn't look like he's helping at all. He's just standing there. I had to like actually tell him to help attack. You big dummy. All right, well, what I take from this is definitely do all the tutorials before you start anything like this, because I have no idea how it works with the miner.
Get on with it. That's it.
As long as the pay is good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like come back to that one another time. Do we kill those dudes? Or did they go away? Like what happened just now?
What?
Hmm.
No falling back on our deal, okay?
Alright, so those guys are back. He must have been able to fend them off, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to progress much further without making ore, so I'm going to have to kind of figure this out down here. Alright, so it looks like this stuff has to connect. Gross. If I have this selected, if I... Oh, I see. So you could build it like super long if you want. Okay. Oh, we're under attack again. We're definitely not going to survive this. We're out of gold. Oh, and now he's like shooting us too. Alright, well I think that's the end for us. Definitely going to have to go through and do the minor stuff if you want to get better at this. I was hoping we find a game where I could play the builder with like other people who knew their roles, but... No biggie. Sometimes it's how it goes, right? Well, that's going to be the end for us there. Guys, I want to remind you to subscribe to us here at Video Chums on YouTube because we come out with cool Let's Plays like this and other gameplay videos all the time. And of course, I have my own personal YouTube channel at youtube.com/watchggrc, where I do all kinds of other types of gaming videos like reviews and that kind of thing, which I think you'll really enjoy. Yeah, the Town Hall was actually able to fend them off. But yeah, check out both channels. I think you'll have a lot of fun. I am going to... probably jump into this mining tutorial at some point in the future so I can actually figure out what in the hell I'm doing here. But for now, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. And, of course, I will see you all next time.